Hi guys, so today I have a review for you for the new Autoship for the Diamond Press Happy Mail, I believe. You know, the Happy Mail is the pull tab one. Diamond Press did send these items free of charge for my review, a tutorial, and all opinions are my own. If I have any links in the description box, there'll be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. Again, having said that this is an auto ship, it's not something you can get into now. It was something you would have chosen when the first Happy Mail was there on HSN. Sometimes they bring things back. I'm not sure if this would be one that you would do that because you need this initial set for this to work. But I do know this one is coming out in May. I don't know if it's already slated to come out or if it already came out because I don't know the actual date, but this was the one that was slated for May. So let's try it out. So I'm going to open it up here and we'll check this out. So this is the flower pot. So cute. Oh my gosh. You can see it's not just a little flower pot. It has a little cactus there and it's a good size. How cute is this? Oh yes, and this is what I really looking forward to this one because it has this larger piece that is a different angle, or not angle, I guess, area of the card. So if you recall in this one, the original, you pull the tab from the very, I have some tape on here from the last time I used it, because that's what happens with just regular old tape that you use to put down your dies. But this one here, it pulls from the middle, and this new set has it so you can pull from either like the upper area or the lower area. It depends on where you place it, I suppose. But we'll talk about that in a minute. I would assume you can flip it, but however. So let me open this up. I'm going to take this packaging off, and I'll be right back. Crinkly noises there for you guys. So these are the dies themselves, but let's look at actually, okay, I'm going to start getting things mixed up here. Let's put this over here. We have the instructions. They do have their instructions beginning from number 1 because you just have a slightly different card base. But we'll go over that kind of quickly because it's basically the same as we've been doing the last couple auto ships. So we just have different pieces. So it says you can do your cactus, flower pot shapes, or flower and pot shapes, whatever it is that you want to choose for your project. It does show to cut your items in 2 different colors, so you have like the variation of color and stuff. Really cute, and it tells you how to kind of put it together so that then you put the pot, and that's what's going to be opening up, I believe. Let me see. Yeah. So there's a top pot that opens up so it looks nice and clean, and then you have your little message there on the front and inside. So cute. Oh, it has a little bow. Oh, look at the inspiration. I love that. I love their full color sheets. So cute. Oh, I like this with the black and white, or even with the stripe here. Couldn't have picked a better friend than you. You're looking sharp. Oh, adorable. Okay, so we have the cactus look and everything. It comes with the foam adhesive that you'll need to keep that, to get that layer up so you can do your pull tab very easily. It comes with a cutting folder for the marquee. If you don't have the marquee, you can just put that aside and use it for something else. But I know some people are saying they do use that to cut on with other machines, but I don't know how to do that or what that's about. So if maybe that's something you can do, you can try that out. But I have never done that. All right, and then we have, let's look at the stamps. You're looking sharp. Again, I can't thank you enough. Happy birthday. Just a cute little like detail you can stamp there. Thinking of you. Hello. Thank you so much. I love these little accents. So cute. And then these are like stripes for your pot if you want to use them. I suppose all these could be something like that. Pull. We have the little arrow, another pull word, so that's really nice. So we have all this. Look at another pull one. Oh, I love that. Hello, friend. And then it just says, friend, just wanted to say, today is special just like you. I couldn't have picked a better friend than you. I think you're fan cactus. All right. And then we have our dies. So hopefully you see on here, you can stamp and then cut out the bow. You can just cut out the bow by itself. You have a little tag. You have all these little pieces for your pot. The flowers and like the cactuses are colored by the die cuts, right? So whatever die cut color you use, or if you want to ink them up, that's fine. You can use white paper or color them in later. They don't have stamps. It's all with the dies, which I really like. So it's really cool. All the little pieces there. So what I'm gonna do is grab some paper. I think we'll make the base of our card first, basically in the order that this shows here, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I have what's gonna be the card base here, just a standard A2 size piece of paper cut in half, at 5 1/2. I'm gonna score it at 4 1/4. That'll be our card base. So I'm gonna put that to the side. I think I'm gonna use this blue. So when it says card base on here, they're talking about the piece that we're going to cut right now, but I'm talking about the actual card base. So anyhow, we're going to take this blue one and use the new cutting frame. Again, when we put this down, it's going to cut like this, right? And you have your pull tab. And what I was saying is that maybe, you know, you can switch it around. So obviously if you cut this, you can turn that piece up this way. I mean, it just depends, I guess, if you have other dies that you want to play with, that you can create whatever it is that you want to create with. But I'm going to cut this from here. And then I did pull just a bunch of colors that I might use. I don't really know. I just try to get 2 shades of each, like pinks or yellows or green. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to use these, but I think we'll do the pull tab guide and the flap. We'll do that in yellow. Okay, so from your original set, you're gonna get, let me put this back here so I don't start misplacing things. Oh, I do have this in this plastic pocket that I had been using. I do want to mention that Diamond Press does have back in stock their plastic pockets. Now, these are on mydiamondpress.com, and the code there for your 10% off will be in the description box along, it's VCDP, and I'll have a link to the pockets also. Hopefully they're still in stock when you check it out. And we'll put this here. I need this guy. And then we need this one and this one. So whatever colors you want to use for those, you're going to cut one of each. So one of this card base, one of the guard, as you can see there, a pull tab, and then the, excuse me, reinforcement. Okay, and I'll be right back. I do want to give you the tip that I always give. Whenever you have something that's just flat like this, straight across, what you want to do is tip it just a little bit, tilt it in your cutting folder. I'm going to use a longer folder because I have both pieces on here, and I figured I can cut them both at once. But I don't know if you can see, I'm just tipping it, tilting it, just a little bit. I mean, it's barely noticeable, but that does help out. So whatever I can get it in there like that. Because if you just keep it flat, it could be that it just hits the speed bump and then it won't cut that real well, but you just run it through again. That's all you would do. Let's see. When you tilt it just a little bit, it just gives the roller a chance to hit one angle and then come down and come down and come down, even though it's very slight, instead of just boom, hitting a big solid area. Okay, I will be right back. So you can go through your steps. Essentially, we're just going to glue these together. So rough side, rough cut to rough cut. I try to use sturdy paper since this is going to be doubled over. Anyway, doubled up. I didn't take the time to look for a sturdier paper, but this is just like Recollections paper and expensive stuff. But it's nicer when you have a pull tab for you to use the most sturdy paper you have. That way it just feels nicer and it performs better overall. But for now, I'm just using this. And again, wrong side to wrong side. So basically both sides have a pretty side, right? This one's nice, this one's nice. And then we have that ready to go. And then we're going to bring this over. And I'm going to line this up the way they have it in the picture. Okay, so I do want to point out something. I think in the instruction it might be flipped a little bit. Because this is the back side that we're working on. But this is the front. So this little hole needs to be on the right when we're done. So the instruction is a little bit not quite right here, but that's okay. I mean, just we're on the back side. When you turn it over, on this is the front, the nice cut side. This is the back side. It has that rough cut. All we're going to do is glue this piece onto this piece here. And then we're going to bring in our pull tab. Now, you don't want to go too far with this, but just, you know, I don't know if you can see where I'm gluing it, just along there. And then you're going to line this up on here. Maybe I should have done it in white or something so you can see it clearly, but that's going to stay there. And then we have our little moving flap. And again, we're going to place this in here. And so one side of this is going to be showing, but however you like to do that. Okay, sorry, Miranda's waking up. So there are some little score lines on here, and you can score them however. These need to come in. Okay, because this is basically going to be the pull tab that moves. And so what you're going to do is come in from behind here, through this part, over this little area. I guess we could have glued that down, but it's just better not to in case you glue it shut, right? So not over this little, just over that piece, not under it. And then inside this little area here. So just in there. Hopefully you can kind of see behind. So it goes through and then skip this piece and just through that slot. Okay, and we're going to pull it all the way through. Like that. And it might seem weird because you have this piece on the right side, but that piece is the flap that's going to help you move. And then these guys just need to open up again. Okay? And basically that's it. So if you use it, I hope you can see, if I push it, see it's moving that flap. And that's it, okay? So, so yeah, the images here are reversed a little bit. I suppose you could still follow it if you have it turned the other way. It's just going to have your little notch is going to be at the top if you turn it this way. As you can see, it's at the bottom because something was up there. So it should be like this, because when we turn it over and we put this on the front of our card, now we're going to pull it from this side, just like it's showing here. Okay? I just don't want anyone to have any confusion there. And I'm going to cut, I think, the cactus, because that is just super adorable. I mean, it's all adorable, but let's go with that today. So I have 2 greens here. And then for his little flower, I have like a deep pink and a light pink. Let me see. I have all these 3 pinks, but we can go with this one and this one. We don't need too much. So I'm going to use these 2 pinks. And I'm just going to cut these out. Let's see what we got here. I'm trying to see which one is for this little guy. It's this piece. And this piece. So light pink on this big guy and dark pink. You can switch it out the other way, however you like to do it. And for the green, let's see. Let's do dark. I'm trying to think if I want dark green in the back. Okay, let's do the background just a dark green. Like that. And then I'm going to need that same one. Wait, no, they're separate. Okay, I didn't know if I had to layer these, but no. Just that one, and then this one cut out of this one. Okay, and I'll be right back. For my little flower, or, that's going to be in the pot, this is all I need because it's just a little cactus. And let's eject this little guy. So that's all we need, this 2 pieces and these 2. But for the pot, it does say you want to cut 3 of each pot piece. So the little top, like this little top part, and then 3, because basically you're going to back up the one that flips. That way it looks nice on both sides. So you need 2 for that one, and then one for the one in the back on the base of the card. So cute. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to take these, and I pulled out some yellow paper because I wasn't sure if I was going to make flowers or what I was going to do with it, but I think I'll just make the pot yellow. So I have this, I have these. So I'm going to use the light yellow to cut the actual pot base. So I'll need 3 of these. And I'll use the deeper yellow for the little top part. You want to make a terracotta color, that would be so cute. I think what we're going to do is also stamp them. I think we have... Yeah, we can come in here with these guys. So I'm going to cut them first and then stamp it, just so I know exactly where to stamp it. But if you want to stamp first and like a line or however, and then put this on top, however you want to do it. But I'm going to go ahead and cut them first, so I'll be right back. Since I'm going to stamp a couple of these because these 2 go back to back. And then the other one I'll put a sentiment on this last one. So let's just move this out of the way. And all I'm going to do is on what is the front side, right? The cuts that look nice. I'll stamp on both of these. And I think I'm just going to do another yellow, like a tone on tone. So this little dandelion ink. And so I was trying to see, like this, you can also stamp this thing. I'm going to use it, well, you know what? Which one should we use? So many cute little things. I was going to use this one, like the 6 stripes. But maybe we'll go with this guy. So I'll use those. Just ink them up. And I'll try to do about the same, but it's not the biggest deal. So like there. Here. And then we have that little rim that's going to go on here somewhere. So I did those. And I'll do the same thing on this one. And then on this one, I'm just going to stamp one of the sentiments in black ink, and I'll be right back. Just going to keep going. Okay, and that's stamped perfectly there. So we have our two pots. One goes behind the other. And we have our pieces here for the little rim area. If you want to do some stamping on that, you know, however you want to do it. If you wanted to decorate this, I would do it while it was flat. If you wanted to add some whatever it is, or if you're going to do like maybe inking behind your little pot, we could have done that probably before you put it all together, because now you might get ink on this stuff. But, you know, that's just something you can think about. I'm going to clean up and get our card base. Oh, you know what? One more thing since I have my ink here. We do need to say pull. So I'll take this little stamp that says pull here. The tiniest ink block in the world. Or stamp block, should I call it? Acrylic block. There we go. And I'm just going to get the word pull inked up and just make sure I have it all inked up. And just pop that on here. Aw, so cute. Okay, I'll be right back. I think we have most of our pieces here. Yeah, so I'll put that on there. A little stenciling on here. You know what? I wonder if you can run this through an embossing folder. I think you could before you add this part, you know? So then the background has a little texture. Okay, so what we need to do is put our pieces together. I just want to see kind of how they're... Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's just, you know, you put this on top of this one and then pop our little guy on top of there. So I'm just going to glue those together right quick. And then we'll see about gluing the pot pieces. Aw, so cute. Hold on. I want to get this up. Sometimes there's like tension on my mat and I can't get my fingernails under it, whatever the item is. So there's that. And we'll put these guys together. If you want to put some dimension between these, you know, it's going to go on the outside. So if you want to have some little dimension, you can definitely do that. You know, pop that pink layer off of this little pink layer and then this guy. But I'm just going to put the glue down and pop them on there. Super cute. And with these guys, we want them to be basically the same. So I'm going to debate if I should stick this down first and then stick the other one and then the background pieces. I think that's what I'll have to do. Okay. So you know what? The steps actually talk about that for us. Basically, they want you to build up your little pieces here. We're not going to use that. We need this one. And basically, you're going to place it because this is going to help you know where to place the other one so when they come over, they're in the same spot. So let's just place this here. I'm going to place it like here. I'm trying to pay attention to where this flap is. Or something like that. And I'm not quite gluing it down at the very top because I know I need this piece. And of course, you know me, I'm looking at the instructions. Oh, how cute! You know, I have it popped up way high, but you know, if you want it to stick out of the card, because why not? And let's put that up a little bit higher. Let's put them sticking out just a little bit. It's going to go on the space anyway. They show you here to put your flowers down first, especially if you're using these flowers, right? Because you're going to need all the little things tucked in behind. And just kind of make it into like a little arrangement, and then we pop this on top. And I'm just going to put some glue here. Aww. So cute. So that is step 7. And then if you go on to 8, it tells you to adhere a die cut to the back of the flap and then push in the tab so you can finish it off. Since I want these to pretty much line up, I'm going to pay more attention to that than anything else. You know. So if that was like that. I just pushed it in just so I can have a really good idea of where this is going to be. So hopefully that, do you see what I'm saying? All right. So what I'm going to do is go like this, put the glue on here, push that in. And that is perfectly lined up. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the lineup of the pots. Okay, now I can open it up again. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to open it up. Yes, I am. I'm going to make sure I don't have glue gluing this thing closed. And then I want this to be exactly lined up also. So again, I put the front side facing down. So I'm going to glue it to here. And I'm just doing this because I want it to be exactly the same. You don't have to be so particular. At least I'm trying to. Okay. That's about right. And then we're going to have this piece. And all of this that's going to glue this front one. So I'm just going to put the glue on here. Bring this guy over. Him on the front. So sweet. So I'm going to wait for all that to set up. Making sure I'm not gluing anything shut, right? We don't want to keep it. Aww. All right, I'll be right back once everything's set up. So that's our front of our card. I'm going to turn it over. I'm just going to see the diagram here, what they say as far as putting down your dimensionals. I have a pack open from the last time, but you do have 2 sets of these, which are really great in your kit. And just pop these down according to the little picture. I just pinch them like this, and then I pinch off the backings. However you want to get these out of here is just fine. Where am I? Right here. And then 2 more. Yeah, and just so you know, even this image is a little bit reversed. It should be like this, but it's showing it the other way. Okay, so just don't pay attention to that too much. It's the same thing. You're just going to turn it a different way. And then I think we will make a little tag and something else for the outside, just like they're showing on there. You have your little bow we can cut and all that. Cute. Really crisp and clean, super adorable. And I'll put this down right here. So let me grab some paper to finish this off here. And we have our little pull tab. Aww. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to do the little bow. Very interesting because they have dies for this. So we have this strip and then the little thin bow here. And I'm just going to stamp that up. And then we'll try to use the little tag. This is just a scrap of white paper I have here. We have that guy. And this guy, I'm going to leave it there just so he's nice and straight. We have this guy to cut too. And then I think I'll use a pink tag and I'll cut, where is it? This just wanted to say. And I'm going to cut this from a little scrap of pink paper. We'll put there. Okay, let me get the dies. So I chose the dies that I need and I cut my paper down. So what I did was I went ahead and made apertures. I'm going to make apertures for each and every single one of them. So that's just putting a piece of tape or whatever it is that you like to use to hold your die down on a scrap piece of paper. And when I look through that little opening, I can really line it up perfectly with my image here. Because this would be a tricky one to do. So, we have that. We have this. I'm going to lift this up. Do not remove it. That's why you put the tape there. And I'm just going to look through this and see where do I want to put this. Right about there. And then take another piece of your tape, washi, whatever it is that you like to use. And put it in a way so that hopefully it doesn't move. And I'm just using the little guy. And I'm going to cut all these out the same way. So I'll make a little aperture. And then I'll look over through it. I always say this one really sticks really well. Even on this porous surface, he always wants to stick down. And there you go. Perfectly cut little thin line. All right, so I'll do the same thing with my little strips here, this piece, and then my tag for that. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so now I have my little pieces here. I'm just gonna put a thin strip of glue here for this little guy. Cute. And that guy. I'm just doing it flat, but again, you want to pop it up. Just wanted to say, maybe I'll give this a little movement. And let's go like that so we can, cute. Okay, and that's it, guys. So thanks for watching. Thanks so much, Dye and Press, for sending these for my review. Again, this is the auto ship for May. It might have already been slated to go out, so you might be receiving it already. And if not, just check your auto ship manager and see when yours is slated to go out. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.